sea was calm. Too calm. I did not see the rock beneath the surface. Wood does not argue with stone. It yields. The impact was not violent, it was precise. Mindoro did not welcome me with storm, it welcomed me with correction. Before my feet touched the shore, I felt it. A memory not my own. Wind across open grassland. Salt carried inland. A presence that does not move for anyone. Then, sand. My feet landed, eyes closed, and Mindoro remembered. When I opened them, I was no longer arriving. I was returning. Occidental Mindoro lies on the western side of Mindoro Island, facing the West Philippine Sea. It is known for long coastlines, fishing communities, mountain ranges, and protected natural areas. Its geography shifts from coral-rich waters to forested highlands. Life here is shaped by sea, land, and season. It is not a loud province. It does not compete for attention. It endures. Along its shores, fishing remains a way of life. Small wooden boats leave before sunrise. Nets are repaired by hand. Tides are read like calendars. Work begins before light and ends when the sea allows it. It carried me across islands. It endured wind, current, distance. But endurance is not the same as readiness. It brought me this far, but far is not far enough. I thought the sea tested me. It was teaching me to ask. Hands that mend nets also mend wood. Wood remembers many hands, and strength shared lasts longer than strength alone. Further inland live the Mangyan, indigenous peoples of Mindoro. Among them are the Iraya, Alangan, and Hanunu, each with their own language, traditions, and identity. They are known for Ambahan poetry, for traditional script, and for communities built in the mountains. Their relationship with land is not ownership, it is stewardship. For generations, they have practiced sustainable living rooted in respect for the environment. Some knowledge survives because it is protected quietly. Off the western coast lies Apo Reef Natural Park, one of the largest contiguous coral reef systems in the Philippines. The protected area spans more than 30 square kilometers of reef and surrounding waters. Its ecosystem supports hundreds of marine species. Hard and soft corals form the structure of the reef. Reef fish, sea turtles, manta rays, and sharks inhabit these waters. Declared a protected area in 1996, Apo Reef plays a vital role in marine conservation in the region. It remains one of Mindoro's most significant natural assets. Some strength lies beneath the surface. In the highlands of Mindoro lives the Tamaraw, a species of wild buffalo found nowhere else in the world. Smaller than the common carabao, but solitary and territorial. Its population declined significantly in the past century. Today, conservation efforts focus on protecting it within areas such as Mount Iglit-Baco Natural Park. The Tamaraw has become a symbol of Mindoro, not because it is many, but because it remains. To the people of Mindoro, you do not speak loudly, but your strength is everywhere, in hands that repair what breaks, in patience that waits for tide and season, in mountains that protect what must endure, in waters that sustain life beyond sight. You have taught me something. Strength is not noise, it is continuity. Mindoro remembered, not because I arrived, but because I listened. Further requires more. I am learning.